Good morning. It's Don with the vlog of many things, and I'm kind of on a solo video here. Um, I want to talk a little bit about misinformation and a channel that is on YouTube. Eric reported on the channel, and I got to give props to Eric. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Eric shared a video from Dave Simpson, Gamers on Games. Now, for those of you who don't know who Dave Simpson is a game vlogger, he claims. Um, and Dave has a lot of alarmist content. I mean, a couple years ago, he got pretty viral for insinuating he was committing suicide. He deleted all of his content. He went ahead and um, played the MASH theme song to a black screen, went dark for a while, and people were legitimately concerned. I mean, people were messaging him on Twitter, me included, going, "Are you all right?" Everything. And he ignored people because he messed with people's heads. And then he miraculously came back, and he came back as strong as ever with his content. And Dave Johnson is an ardent anti-Republican, anti-Trump guy, which he's entitled to do. I mean, I got no problem with that. But if you're going to report things on a vlog like this, like he does, then you really should report accurate information. Like before Trump took office, and right before it was right after Trump got elected and Trump took office, he did a video with his kid in the car where he's telling his kid that they're going to be put in camps as soon as Donald Trump takes office and upset her. That's his content. He baits the Warhammer community incessantly, and then when they bite back, he makes his little shorts and does the screenshots that says, "See, I'm a victim here." Well, he doesn't show what he said to him to get those screenshots. And it goes on and on and on. So, why am I doing this video about Dave Simpson? Because Dave Simpson is a misinformation spreader. That's what he is. Dave, some advice, because you're probably going to watch this video. If you don't like Donald Trump and his BS, why are you acting like Donald Trump and his BS? Now, what am I talking about? What I'm talking about is, and I'm going to show this video that Dave made a month and a half ago. Now, why is this video important a month and a half ago? And you're going to have to turn up your guys' volume. I apologize, but he was very low on his. So let's watch this video real quick together. I'm only going to watch 30 seconds of it, and then I'm going to address it. It's interesting.
Hey, so remember how I kept saying, oh, I don't even know if we're going to have midterms. I don't know if we're going to have midterms. I was right. So I know there's a lot of folks in here who normally support my views. They normally back me up. And you guys kept saying you're being paranoid, you're being, doomist and pessimist and a doomer and everything else. And, this won't happen. Florida just made it happen. Florida and Miami has just canceled elections. They say they're pushing it back, but they've canceled them. They're supposed to have elections this year, and they pushed it back to 2026.
Okay, for those of you who had a hard time hearing that, what he said was that Florida canceled elections. Florida. And that Florida has claiming they're bumping the elections back to 2026, the midterms. And that we know what that means, basically, that they're not going to have the elections. Now, let me give you some quick background on this. Dave is not right here. Not right in many ways. Basically, what happened on June 26, 2025, the Miami City Commissioners voted to basically postpone the November election, which is a bad thing. Okay. However, the Florida Attorney General, who is a Republican appointee, even told Miami, look, you can't do this. You shouldn't do this. This is going to get overturned real quick. And within 2 days of the Miami City Commission voting to push the federal elections back until 2026, the federal court, a federal judge, which was a Trump appointee, struck it down, and it was immediately stopped. Now, how do I know this? Because it takes about 10 seconds of research. Now, for those of you who don't realize this is what Dave does not do. Dave does not do research. As you can see, June 26th was the decision by Miami. And on July, people started even reporting that it was overturned. Now, why is this important? Because Dave made his video after it was overturned by the federal courts. So basically, what Dave does is Dave sees something online and then Dave grabs onto it and Dave makes a video because it's dramatic, because it feeds into Dave's agenda. And I'm sorry, when you have a channel where you purport to give people information, you have a duty to those people to go ahead and to report accurately. So, how do you do that, Dave? What you do is you research your information to make sure that what you're reporting is accurate. And Dave never does any research. I could make this channel all about Dave's shorts, on Dave's little short videos on Gamers on Games, because he does this incessantly. And it's a real shameful thing because it's inaccurate reporting of important information. He's trying to amp people up with lies to build his channel. And then now lately, he's claiming that his channel has been ghosted by YouTube. No, David hasn't. What's going on is people are just, I think, catching on to your BS. So, my suggestion for Dave is this: Dave, use Google, do your research, Dave, and stop BSing people for views. So, sit down with the vlog of many things flying solo this Sunday. We'll be doing videos all week, and here this Thursday we'll be live with the crew. So everybody, have a good day. And Dave, if you need the Google link, my friend, I can go ahead and send it to you. Catch you guys later.